Hey, what's up, everybody? JL Farron here, and I want to talk to you about one word that you need to eliminate from your vocabulary. In fact, if you're using this word and you're trying to accomplish goals like losing weight and getting out of debt and starting a business, if you're using this word and you haven't achieved those goals, then this word is probably why. Now, I'll get to that word in a minute. Before I do, I want to tell you a quick story. My family and I last night we were watching a movie called The 33. It's about 33 miners, and they were this is actually based on a true story. It happened about 6 years ago, back in 2010, and I think they were in Chile or Chile. I'm not sure what you call it. I think it's Chile. All right, and they were basically in this other country where they were mining underground. Okay, now literally they were 2,300 feet underground. That's about 200 stories underground. Okay, and they literally had to drive down into this spiral roadway to get them down there. Okay, and that's where they do all the mining and stuff like that. So they had limited light. Obviously, it was very dark down there. They had lights on their little hard hats there, and they had lights in the area. But the thing was that it was literally like 95 to 100 degrees down there. You know, it was hot as I don't know what. You know what I mean? So it was like ridiculous. So the thing was that these miners they were obviously working in these terrible conditions. The mountain itself was unsafe. It was actually unstable and it was starting to shift. And when it did shift, it actually collapsed on their entranceway. Okay, so there's one way into this place and one way out. So it literally collapsed on the way that they can get out, and they couldn't get out. They were literally buried alive. Okay, so imagine being underground, 2,300 feet, 90 degrees with 33 other men, right? Hot as I don't know what, right? And you have no way out. Those are the type of conditions that these guys were in. So at the surface level, obviously the company is trying to do everything they can to get these people out. They were trying again to do everything they could. So they were calling in people to come through, and they were bringing in drills and just drilling down into the ground, right? And as they were drilling down into the ground, the rock was so hard down there that it started deflecting the direction of the drills. They were actually targeting a refuge area. These 33 men made it to this refuge area, and that's where the drills were targeting so that they can try to siphon some food down there, whatever they can do, and eventually get these men out. Okay, so the refuge area was built for 30 men. Again, these were 33 people, right? And it had enough food to last for 3 days. That was it. Okay. Now it turns out these guys were down there for about 2 months. Okay, 2 months they were down there. They only had food to last them for 3 days. So you can tell how crazy it was down there. Obviously, they had to ration it out. They were limiting themselves to a spoon of tuna and a sip of water or a sip of milk a day, and that was it. You know what I mean? It was crazy. And after I watched this movie, you know, I I went on Facebook and I started working on a project. And my brother, he sent me a photo of a fire. Right, it's a fire that happened last night in Pine Hill, New Jersey, where literally this apartment complex just caught on fire, and I mean this place was engulfed in flames. I mean this fire was literally out of control. Took them about an hour and a half to really get it under control. I think about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Might have took longer than that. I don't know, but basically they finally got it under control. My brother was actually the nozzle man, the guy that holds the hose, and he was literally trying to spray this fire down. But I say he was trying to spray it down, but it actually, let me back up a little bit, all right? Because I used the word and I shouldn't have used it, and that word is try, okay? And the thing is that this has to be eliminated from your vocabulary. This is like a curse word, okay? I don't want the firefighter that tries to eliminate the fire. I want the firefighter that does everything in his power to eliminate the fire. So just like those 33 men that were stuck underground, right? Those families were devastated when they found out that their brothers and husbands and cousins and uncles were underground, stuck, literally buried alive, right? And a government official came out and he said, we're trying to do everything we can to get them out. We had to stop the rescue efforts. We had to suspend them. And, the lady, she just smacked him in the face, and she was just so pissed off because she said, you promised that you would do everything that you could to get my brother out of there, right? She said, you promised that you would do everything that you said you would do, okay? And he said that we're trying to do everything we can, and that's why she didn't like that. She didn't process that. You know what I mean? So the thing was that the word try is a different commitment level than the word do. The definition of trying is to make an effort to do something. All right. The definition of do is to accomplish something, to act, to behave in a certain manner. Right. So do and try are two different words. Okay. So if you try to do something, right, and then you do something, the outcome is totally different. The end result is totally different. Okay. So try to limit. I said try it again. Eliminate this word from your vocabulary. That's why I'm making this video today, is because somebody called me out on this word. Now I got to make this video, and I got to stop saying the word try. Okay, I got to stop saying this word because literally it holds people back from being successful. Again, you got to ask yourself, if your house is on fire, do you want the firefighter that tries to put the fire out? Or do you want the firefighter that does everything they can to put the fire out? That's what we're talking about here, folks. That's what we're talking about. The different commitment levels, okay? The different commitment levels of being able to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. If you want to lose weight, if you want to get out of debt, if you want to start a business, whatever it is that you want to do, you got to stop trying. You got to start doing. I got a lot of work to do when it comes to this word. And if you're using this word, listen, hold me accountable. I'll hold you accountable. Let's hold each other accountable. And let's stop using this word. Let's eliminate the word try from our vocabulary. Because my brother, last night, he got out of there safely. Thank God, they rescued like 5 people from this fire and 3 cats. And the reality was, it's because he did what he had to do. He didn't try, he did it. All right? So, at the end of the day, do you want to say that you tried your best? Or do you want to say that you did your best? Huge difference. Start doing, stop trying. Talk to you later.